Hello, everyone. Good morning or good evening, wherever you are tuning in from around the world. I am coming to you on a cloudy, rainy Monday morning after a weekend of nesting and reflections and overall emotional release. Something that has been a theme in my life lately is the concept of time. I am about to be 24 weeks pregnant and I am counting down the weeks until we welcome our baby boy into the world. And there's also so much thought around how much time we have to get the house ready and to just take care of things for this new season of life. And while I was in that mental space, I started thinking about some of the things I'm working on creatively. Well, actually, I have one big creative project happening right now. I am finishing up a mermaid romantasy book, and it's a retelling of The Little Mermaid, which was my favorite movie growing up. And I was thinking about how I had the idea for this book starting a couple of months before I got pregnant. And then we conceived, and I found out that I am due in Cancer season. And if you don't know, Cancer astrologically is a water sign. It is associated with intuition and flow and femininity. Aesthetically, it's associated with the beach and mermaids and crabs and seashells and all those cute, summery, vibey things. And I was like, wow, it is so perfect that this is kind of the energy that I'm going to be in for the next few more months and have been in since I want to say probably mid-October. And even before that, when I was just playing around with the idea for the book. So it really got me started on this mental rabbit hole of thinking of all the synchronicities that have led up to this current moment. We can get so caught up in what we're trying to do tomorrow and next week and next month and so on and so forth that we don't recognize the magic and synchronicities when they are happening right in front of us. We project these ideas and visions into the future and anchor our body into this possible reality, but not actual reality, not this tangible reality that we are in right now. We can go down a whole other conversation another time about parallel realities and things like that, but we often disconnect ourselves from the present moment when we are unaware of the synchronicities happening all around us. When we forget to recognize that time is happening for us rather than to us. Frustration can often come when we feel like things are moving too slow, when we feel like things are not progressing at a pace that we want. And that's actually a mindset that I'm looking into, especially for labor that's going to be coming up. So we can look at this tangible reality and think, oh my God, that thing that I want, that is a concept and an idea and an energy that I feel is not here physically in my hands. However, you have been manifesting every single moment of your life. You have been manifesting every single moment to lead up to this current moment in time. You have manifested breathing. You have manifested the sun coming out. Even if it's a rainy day for you right now, the sun is still there, right? You have had control this entire time. You have been an active participant in the creation and collapse of time. When we talk about collapsing time, often people think it's this magical shift where all of a sudden things make sense. But what it actually is our body's stability and safety in this current moment, which then allows the energies around us to synchronize. That is synchronicity, when we can tap into the energy that we have as the beings we are, and then allow the things around us to take form and take shape and create around us in the way that we intentionally want. So this week, really start to notice what you have created. How are the little things that you have created so perfect? The little things are often the things that we can miss. So notice what you are creating every single day and how what you are creating every single day is perfect. Now, maybe you come across a situation where you're like, this is actually not a perfect situation. So for example, last week we needed to have a plumber come out again and replace pipes and do work in the basement after we had just had something else replaced. And I could have slipped into the mindset of, oh my God, here comes another expense, yada yada. And long story short, that same day we went out to look for mattresses for our bed, since we need a newer one and a bigger one. And we ended up finding the perfect one that was marked down by $1,500 and is comfortable, perfect. I love it. And it felt like the universe really evened things out. So even if you come across a situation where you're like, not this again, or I don't want to deal with this, recognize what opportunities can come from it. Recognize all the ways that you can be supported and cared for. When we are able to tune into that energy, we build trust within ourselves, we build trust within our universe, within the universe, and we begin to notice how everything is happening in perfect timing. You can write this down on your phone, or you can just keep this in mind, but start programming into your brain. My inner clock is working perfectly. My timing is impeccable. Everything is happening in perfect timing. All right, everybody, thank you so much for listening to this short and sweet voice note on this Monday, and I hope you all have an amazing week.